So this had gone viral a minute ago. Like, I think Daily Dose was the first person I seen post anything about this, and all he did was show this dude in the interrogation room, and then he like kicked a hole in the wall and ran out and escaped. But like the room that he kicked a hole into was filled with police officers, so he didn't really escape. With Daily, he didn't mention no details. All he said was, dumb dude tried to escape interrogation room. This is the story. He murdered his whole family. Like, what?
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, but they're still convulsing back there. Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black off the mouth.
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Apple B80. Orders are orders. Even bug. They're eating bodies.
Look if there's a lot of blood.
Insane.
They're all dead.
Oh my gosh.
On
They actually
October
showed the
13th,
footage.
2024, deputies from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office receive a call from a concerned neighbor who heard about half a dozen gunshots somewhere nearby. When authorities arrive at the neighboring residence, they're greeted by 24-year-old Adlai Mestre and clear evidence that something horrific has recently happened in the home. Answers about this tragic case wouldn't come easy, not only because of the suspect's bizarre behavior, but because he didn't plan on staying in custody for long.
I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on.
You.
Open the door.
Who the fuck does this nigga? That's crazy that is like
The following
the
report
perfect sized hole to escape out of. Like, what the fuck is that wall made out of? Usually when you hit a wall, it is the size of your foot, not breaking the whole thing. Like, bro, no.
based on official police records,
Need,
and most of the footage has never been seen
fix
before
that.
until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Around 1:45 in the afternoon
right.
on October 13th, 2024, a 911 call came into the
Did he
Bernalillo
really
County, New Mexico
plead not
Sheriff's
guilty?
Office.
And the property adjacent to me I also own, but I rent to a nice family that has been living there for some years. We heard like several gunshots about an hour and a half ago, and thought what we heard was kind of like a dog crying. And
Oh,
we heard about 5 or 6 gunshots, and then about 10 minutes later, a single gunshot. It did sound close by. Maybe I'm
no way he shot
paranoid.
the dog
The
too.
caller, Daniel, said that despite hearing the shots an hour and a half earlier, he decided to text and call the Mestre family first. He also drove to their home and honked his horn several times. When there was no response, he called the authorities. It isn't until 2:50 p.m., about an hour after the 911 call, that deputies arrive at the Mestre family home.
Sheriff's Office!
Nothing could prepare the two deputies for the troubling encounter they were about to have.
It is, sir. My family rushed me.
Rushed you where?
In my room
What do you mean?
with a knife.
Come out here real quick then.
Yes, sir.
Nigga already,
Yeah, dude. You haven't looked
just
funny
basically already told on himself. Like, what? So he's making the excuse of why, hey, what you're about to go in there and see everybody dead on the damn floor is because they tried to rush me with a knife. Is that what he's going with?
I do.
enough. Go on, turn around.
Yes, sir.
You're just gonna tell me what's going on, okay?
So
Give me a second.
My family tried to walk into my room, and they're trying to hit my heart. And my dad had a knife, and my sister had a sledgehammer, and then I killed them. But however, I found their bodies, and their wounds were healed. Do you want me to show you?
In a minute, okay?
We need additional units.
It was crazy.
How the fuck does this happen? Like, I genuinely don't understand how somebody can go their whole life. Probably not normal, but like, where does the breaking point happen for you to just snap and slaughter your whole family?
I don't know. Like I shot him in the head, and then they were convulsing. They were trying their arms.
What's your name?
Adlai.
Adlai?
Adlai.
Are you okay?
Like, did
man?
y'all not
Yeah,
know
I'm
that this
on some
nigga was
shit.
crazy?
You're shook up?
Yeah. I got a pistol in here. Oh, I was gonna put on my white. It was crazy. Is that normal? I don't know what happened. It's like they were trying to hit my heart, and then they were banging on my door. And
You have blood on your hands, dude. What's up with that?
my dad rushed me. I hit him, and then my mom was like, "You need to die." And I was like, "What the?"
Turn around.
If 24-year-old Adlai Mestre's claims seem strange now, they will only become even more bizarre.
No,
Yeah.
I can show you where the body gone.
No, just hold on.
Just tell me where they're at, but you're gonna come over here.
Hey, hold on. We have to detain you in the car, okay?
They're over there.
On the right. Okay.
All right.
Are they in the house?
No, it shit looks scary for them. They were biting their arms, and then there was like hot boiling on the ground. Is that normal?
Yo, he keeps saying, "Is that normal?" Like, bro, what is he talking about? And
Did
like,
you use that gun at all?
man,
I did.
You did? Against who?
My dad, my mom, and my sister. I don't know what the they were doing.
Hold on.
Understood. This just started.
Go and sit down. We're gonna talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Understood.
After securing Adlai in the vehicle, the deputies returned to the residence.
Sheriff's office! Anyone inside, come on out with your hands up, open and empty. Looks like there's a lot of blood. Can you give us 10 minutes?
When their announcement goes unanswered, the deputies wait for backup to arrive. However, even from the doorway, it's evident that something horrific has occurred recently. Blood can be seen in pools and smears on the floor and stairs. When backup finally arrives, they prepare to enter the home.
Do you guys want to work with the shield?
Yeah.
How's the dog? The dog, I think it's kennel.
okay, dog's still alive.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Anybody inside? Come out with your hands up, open and empty.
As the deputies make their way through the entirety of the home, they find more blood spatter leading up the stairs, soaked into the carpet, smeared on the walls, and trails of red into the bedrooms.
There's a knife too right there.
Moving up. What's that? We'll take the showroom that's gonna wrap around to the right on the whole hallway. Cool. Take a left. There's another thing on here. There's a lot of blood.
Sheriff's Office!
Shell casing.
Looks like someone was dragged.
Down the stairs.
In another part of the home, they find evidence that one of the family's dogs has also been injured.
I think this dog was shot too, so some of the blood may be coming from the dog.
With no sign of Adlai's family anywhere inside, they head into the backyard.
There's drag marks still here.
These are drag marks.
Let's try and stay out of them.
Seeing the daunting expanse of the yard, one of the deputies heads back to the vehicles to speak with Adlai, hoping he can narrow down the search.
Please don't kill me, officer.
I'm not gonna kill you, dude, but I need to know where they're at.
Or did you see that dog? I can show you.
No.
Okay, so no. So
Where are they? Are they inside the house or outside the house?
They're in the backyard. So I was gonna bury them. There's a
Subject
gate.
saying they're
There's a
in the
gate
backyard.
with the trail. Gate with the trail, and then you're gonna want to take a right, and there's gonna be another gate, and you're gonna go down. I can lead you there.
Give a specific location or...
The deputy passes the information to the rest of his team, and it isn't long before they find Adlai's father, David, mother, Nancy, and 17-year-old sister, Brayley.
Okay, I got him.
Wow. Wow.
3 deceased, 1 possibly looks like a juvenile.
With the confirmation that Adlai has been telling the truth, at least about his mother, father, and younger sister already being dead, the deputies search him again before transporting him for questioning.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth. Are they still convulsing back there? Can you find the bodies?
Yeah, we found them.
Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black out the mouth. Did y'all take a picture? And did you see that grabbing this dog?
After he's brought to the sheriff's office, Adlai is escorted to an interrogation room where his erratic behavior will only escalate, resulting in a truly shocking and troubling interview.
This is so
Cool, man.
strange,
Yeah,
bro.
handcuffs. Stand up. Get you out of handcuffs. It's a little easier if you stand up, okay? So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? You're not causing any problems down here? No problems. No problems? Cool.
While this may be true for now, Adlai will eventually cause the sheriff's department significant trouble.
Just go ahead and hang tight for me. If you need anything, just knock on the door. I'll come back, okay?
After some time alone, during which Adlai barely moved except to seemingly acknowledge something no one else could see, the detective returns again.
Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives that's out here. Just gonna come talk to you about what happened today, okay?
Almost as soon as the detective returns, Adlai launches into a rambling story.
So, I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So, first off, is English your first?
Around 9 p.m. we're like facing, there's like seismic wave. So I was just aiming at cell towers, top of Big Bend, top of Seattle. And then I was hearing a lot of seismic waves and a lot of women were hurting. So
Nigga, what?
then I helped the woman pull coins out of her vagina and then healed. And I aimed out a submarine, and next thing you know, the seismic waves would have stopped.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
You know, the seismic waves wouldn't stop. My family.
Yo, how did the investigators and detectives? I guess they get used to it, but like, how do you hear some shit like that and just not just like make any type of face or expression or reaction?
And then 9:30, I'm balding, just lose consciousness, brushes me. And then around like 9:30, my sister would show up, as I was told. I'm talking about they're doing illegal rapidness. And then if you
What's up with the audio?
look on the police cams and thermal imaging, on one of the dogs, it wouldn't rapidness. So there's like a major catastrophe.
That sounds like it. So let me just.
How many died?
What's that?
How many died?
How many?
Died people?
I don't know. I haven't been out there.
Can you write down?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I write something down?
Sure.
Alright, so when I continue with knowledge, around like 8, 9, whatever, seismic, that's easy.
The handwriting is atrocious.
Cell towers, Big Bang, want to see the Big Bang?
Sure.
It's probably right around this moment that the detective realizes this interrogation will be unlike any other.
So, before we keep going, I just need to make sure you understand a few things, okay? Since why you're here, okay? So we brought you down to a police station.
How did he go from being like so specific about like all the details that were happening that were true to this bullshit? Like, is he trying to act like he's insane for that plea?
You understand, you're right. Okay?
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Told you before?
No, sir.
Okay.
First time.
The detective then Mirandizes him, making sure to check that Adlai understands each of his rights before continuing.
Now, tell me what happened inside the house with your mom and dad and sister.
Well, now we have one mom and sister previously. We're dealing with the catastrophe. Next thing you know, I try to leave. And then next thing you know, come over. The mess stop. And my family misconsciousness is dead. I had to.
And when you say you had to, what did you have to do?
Kill.
Okay, you had to kill him? Okay.
And they
And
lost consciousness, and I don't know what they do.
Okay.
They're raising. They're riding back. And like half an hour later, eating bodies.
they were eating bodies?
Grabbing the dogs. And then I had to shoot the dog.
You had to shoot a dog?
And I was winning it. I was winning to leave everything. I was clean, but then I heard the police call.
During the clearing of the home, one of the deputies noticed something peculiar near the back of the house.
Got a bunch of blood over here.
Must be.
Another noticed a blood-covered mop.
Is that bleach?
Adlai also mentioned that he shot one of the family's dogs. The animal was transported for emergency medical care after suffering from 3 gunshots. However, it could not survive its wounds and had to be euthanized.
So
Oh
where was
my
your dad when,
gosh, bro.
when all this was happening, when you shot him?
Damn
Was he in
bastard.
his room or living room? Well, I'm just asking what you know.
On 55-year road, 55-year road,
Yep, I've got it at the top. Where did you shoot your dad?
I shot my dad in the room.
In the living room? And did you shoot him? Where did you shoot him?
Well, at first I was here, and then I hit him, and then I was like, I'm going to help the guy. And then I killed him.
Where did you shoot him in the head? Did you shoot him in the chest?
I was shot.
What about your mom? Where did you shoot your mom at?
My mom was saying that the guy killed you.
Though deputies found shell casings at the home, they also uncovered other evidence at the scene, including a bloody meat tenderizer and a knife. After discovering the bodies, some of the deputies at the scene speculated about how exactly Adlai's family was killed.
Shot him then? There were shell casings inside the house? There was a knife on the ground too, with blood all over it.
In his interview, however, Adlai isn't adding much clarity about what happened.
Well, my dad said everything. And then
Really isn't.
He put the best.
Possessed? Sure. So you shot your mom. Was she upstairs or downstairs?
She was walking down, just talking crazy. I was like, shut off. I brought my father, and then my sister, same thing, just got scared. I shot her through the wall. She raved, shot her through the head. Raved, and I was killed her.
And then where did you shoot your sister?
Well, the only time I want to kill my mom, my dad, and my younger sister.
Younger?
Adlai emphasizes that he's referring to his younger sister, as he also has an older sister, Nancy Jr. Investigators have tracked her down, and the morning after Adlai's interview, they have the daunting task of informing her that most of her family has been killed.
Reaction? Like, what the fuck?
There's really no
What?
good way to tell you. So, your mom, your dad, and your sister are dead.
I wasn't expecting them. I was not expecting them.
And unfortunately, I arrested your brother, Adelaide. Our deputies went over there, and your brother was there. And, he clearly had signs that there was some things that weren't good. So our deputies went in and they located your mom, your dad, and your sister. So.
Where were they in the house?
So it looks like, they were actually found outside. It looks like it happened inside, and
he dragged them outside.
it looks that way.
Where was the initial splatter at?
It's hard to tell because it was everywhere.
I was expecting for you guys to tell me that he's dead, not that they're dead.
It's awful.
I expected Mondays for you guys to come. I just wasn't expecting it to be
So y'all knew this nigga
my
wasn't
normal
normal.
family.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Nancy Jr. wasn't the only one who had to be informed of the tragedy. The neighbors who initially called 911 were also told.
Basically, what we can tell you is unfortunately, David, Nancy, and Brielle.
Really?
Braley?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They're all dead. And
His neighbors.
I was the one I interviewed Adelaide, and I arrested him for the three murders.
What? Why?
I wish I had more answers.
Brady, not Brady. Brady.
What the happened?
Was it all today?
It looks like they were killed at some point today. We're not exactly sure.
When we
So
heard the shots at whatever time
it could have
was.
been. It could have been. I mean, there were multiple gunshots to each of them. So we're not sure. So we have to wait.
To each of them?
Why
Kill
would you
his
not?
sister?
I know.
Fucking kill his sister?
I know.
So
The girl?
just to prepare you guys, okay, the house, it's not good. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Just being honest.
As those who knew the Mestres reel from this news, back in Adlai's interview, the detective continues to try and make sense of his story.
Where did you take
She
them?
said, "What the fuck, bro?" The older sister said, "I expected you guys to come here one day and tell her that her brother was dead." Like, are we gonna get more answers on why? What, right?
After you shot them.
Well, I buried him. So
Why were you? Like, we know why we expected it, but like, or why she expected it, but like, if y'all knew this nigga was crazy, what was being done about
Put
this?
it in the ravine?
Lost consciousness. Take a picture. You have write some down?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I feel like you're tempering.
I'm not tampering with anything. I'll show you what I'm writing.
How about I write a note? Okay? Very ravine. Possession. Try to kill me. Try to kill me. Enunciating. To kill me. Lost consciousness.
In her interview, Adlai's sister elaborated on why he may have been referring to possession in his interview.
And we're having a baby, and he killed off everybody else. It's fucking nuts.
This is f***ing ridiculous.
Huh?
Jesus. What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but what the f*** is wrong with him?
There's
A lot.
Yeah.
It just kept getting brushed off.
Yeah.
My mom kept saying, "Oh, he's just possessed. He's not f***ing possessed."
Yeah, he talked about possession.
It's clear that something else is going on with Adlai, and so the detective attempts to get more information.
What?
Have you ever been to the doctor at all for any type of mental health issues?
Oh yeah, I went to the Haven.
But that's that shit, bro. That's that shit, because you can't ever tell a mother that, like, yo, there's something dead ass wrong with your kid. Like, there's like you need to get that nigga some help, or whoever it is. A mother will always try to see the best in their child, which is, like, expected. But, like, bro, to have it turn on you and you end up becoming one of the victims is insane.
Oh, really?
I feel like my family tried cursing.
And why do you say that?
I don't know, it's just I always spend time with my family and my voice changed.
Oh, wow.
At the scene, deputies found discharge paperwork from September indicating that Adlai had received help for his mental health.
Telling them to surrender, auditory hallucinations, hearing voices.
Let's make sure we photograph that.
Discharge diagnosis end of September.
They said he's not homicidal or suicidal, so they discharged him.
Well, man.
Wow.
Something changed.
Yeah.
So he was hearing voices.
Not doing their jobs right, man. Unless they are right. Something did change.
When was that dated? August? No. September 27th, 2024.
That's right.
Adelaide is a 24-year-old male admitted to psychosis, presenting with command auditory hallucinations. He states, "I'm hearing voices and the women are telling me to surrender to police force and come to my reality, and the men are telling me to kill myself." He stated the voices have been present for years, but he has not paid attention to them. Patient stated that he went to the police to see if they had intelligence about his reality and might be interested in employing him into the police force. He states that he has planned to apply to the police academy after discharge.
Adlai's older sister also had some insight into his mental health.
I mean, did he have any
Indications that he wanted to kill him? No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, so there was nothing that...
Did he hear voices? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And was he supposed to be taking medication,
Yes.
do you know?
And I'm pretty sure that's why. Because even I started getting on his ass about it.
Okay, like
Because
that he wasn't taking it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 100% sure that that's why, because they were all probably stressing him about that. My mom had found the pills in the trash. Like his schizophrenic break. It's been in the buildup, but he's been acting normal for months.
Perhaps realizing that the interview isn't going anywhere productive, the detective attempts to take a break.
I gotta go talk to my partner, try to figure out what all happened, and we gotta figure this out, okay? If you need anything, just knock on the door or just say hello, and I'll come back and help you with whatever you need, okay? All right? Sounds good, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. What else would you like to talk about?
Review?
What's that?
Review? Well, you got family try to
Tried to curse you.
curse me. Okay. Family try to curse me. Silent Williams, Clinton Williams.
Yeah, you wrote that a bunch up there.
Once again, the detective attempts to leave the room.
May you please not alter?
I will not alter it. You'll get a copy of these. You'll get a copy when we're done. Okay?
Despite being left alone, Adlai soon begins to talk to himself.
Okay, I'm Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, that's not me. Period. I ain't no Adriel, no fracker. How about y'all go ahead, pull some strings, make it an officer, the sheriff, let's make it happen. I don't deserve to spend life in prison over a catastrophe. I ain't no Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, no such thing. Jesus was not conceived. You know what y'all believe, Officer Adriel? Y'all believe there's Bloodline Jesus. Talking. Officer Magistrate, Admiral Magistrate, matter of fact, Admiral Magistrate. On Dubai, I was on.
As
Okay,
things
yeah,
grow
this nigga's
even
out of there.
stranger,
This
Adlai
nigga's out of
begins
there. He's
directing his
actually
ramblings
insane.
towards someone that no one else can see.
This is what happens when he stops taking the medications. Holy. Are there like crazy side effects? Is that why they don't want to take it? Because like, what the fuck is this?
Big 8. Admiral Big AD. Admiral Little Big AD. You got it? Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Admiral Big AD. Orders are orders. So I'm saying, like, can't even do it. So right now, just...
Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, he's actually having a conversation with somebody, bro.
Adlai takes a quick break from his monologue to relieve himself in the corner of the room.
What?
Trying to kill me. Give me life.
This nigga started peeing in the corner?
Honestly, you want to blame it on me? I'm honestly powerless right now.
Yo, that is so
After being in the room
wild,
alone for
'cause,
about
like,
40 minutes, Adlai begins to
he
grow
look-
more distressed.
He looks like a normal nigga, but like, yo,
I can't.
this could be anybody.
I can't. Risho, open the door, please. No, can you just let me out? Look, we got him. Bro, can you just let me out? Bro, y'all suck, man. Angel. Look, he has his own brain. That's what I'm saying. I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door. Who else is coming? Nobody? What? Why don't you just control him?
Adlai's conversation with himself is interrupted as the detective returns.
Are they coming? Or are they just... Alright.
It's Detective Carroll. Go ahead and sit down for me, okay?
Alright.
So...
I was gonna say,
That's gross.
Why
You should have told us, dude. We would have took you to the bathroom, bro. Or
I was gonna say, I was like, did this nigga piss in the bottle? Cause why is the water not clear? But I just assumed it was like the color of the wall or some shit.
so here, what I need you to do, man, is just take a deep breath, okay?
Okay, that's
we got a lot
gross.
to do, so just take a deep breath. Okay, you've been yelling a bunch. You doing okay?
May you please release me?
What's that?
May you please release me?
Release you where?
From this?
We can't, man. We can't. So it's gonna be a little while. Just hang tight, okay? Please.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
We have no soldiers here, man. We're all just cops.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
He's not a soldier. He's a cop. He's a deputy.
Or am I gonna spend the night?
You're gonna spend the night probably in jail.
Nice.
Okay? So we'll be back, but I just need you to simmer down a little bit, okay?
Simmer down.
It's a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough day, man. You've had a rough day for sure.
Yeah.
So just take a deep breath for me, all right? Thank you.
Despite the detective's request, Adlai would not be simmering down anytime soon. In fact, this is when things take a turn.
You wipe the camera?
Let's go.
He started hawking his ass down. Yo. What
As
the
soon as
hell?
Adlai escapes from the interrogation room, he heads for the elevators. Alerted by the sound of the wall breaking, it's only seconds before the deputies catch him.
Oh! Stop! Put your hands down. Turn around.
We're gonna die about it.
Turn around. Put your hands. Put your hands.
Say you gonna die about it?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
You did not make it far at all.
Alright, you got him. I got him. He kicked a hole through the wall. Jesus Christ. Adlai, what are you doing, brother?
Y'all losing.
No, we don't lose.
I'm gonna have a bunch of energy lit on me.
Yeah.
Might become powerful.
Well, let's not be powerful now, okay? I just need you to relax.
What?
Realizing that the walls in the sheriff's office are ill-equipped to hold Adlai, they decide to secure him in a police vehicle.
I don't think anything.
After some
I don't
cooling
think them
down
walls
time,
can hold
Adlai
anybody,
is
bro.
Once again brought
That shit look like
inside
it's
in
made out
order
of
to be
cardboard.
photographed, to give a buckle swab sample, and to have his clothing collected. He's then given a temporary suit to wear and is escorted to the vehicle again and then to jail.
Alright, back in the car.
When they arrive, Adlai is led to a holding cell. Before his sister was left to grieve the loss of her family, Nancy Jr. offered some possible insight into what may have sparked this horrific event.
I guarantee you, like they were getting on his ass. He already had some strife with my sister.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Over what?
Just because she's a teen.
Yeah.
She's a teen. She's a normal teenager. She has attitude. No, she doesn't. She didn't.
No,
But-
none of this was
But
supposed to happen.
for like someone who's schizophrenic and thinks that somebody's out to get him, and she's probably. That's why I asked if the door was broken in, because if she was the first one, I would not be surprised.
I've been a cop a long time, and I've been in homicide for a long time, and this one was definitely one I'll never forget. It was, it was insane.
Yeah.
When he was initially approached by deputies, Adlai had claimed that his family had rushed him, as was discussed by the deputies who first responded to the crime scene.
That was a dumb story. Oh, they all came at me. Killed them in all different places in the house.
Contrary to Adlai's claim, the evidence paints a haunting picture of his family's last moments. The autopsies revealed that David was shot in the arm, chest, and back of the head. Nancy was shot in the back and suffered blunt force trauma to her face, as well as contusions over most of her body. 17-year-old Brele had a gunshot wound to her eye and blunt force trauma to her hand and face.
My goodness.
Adlai Mestre was arrested for 3 counts of murder in the first degree, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, extreme cruelty to animals, escape from custody of officers, and criminal damage to property. He has not been convicted or sentenced at the time of this video.
He's out of there, bro. He's out of there. He's out of there. Like, what are we? I'm not trying to hear none of that innocent until proven guilty when he quite literally said it. The nigga himself said, yeah, this is what happened. Like, bro, fuck out of here. This time, I mean, there's so much evidence that he just gave us as to why he was acting like that. Nigga schizophrenic and all type of shit. So, yeah, this time, I don't think that he was faking having a conversation. I think he is actually insane. He's actually one of them. And I was thinking that, bro, this comment talking about the pen, bro, the whole time, every single time he took the pen and was writing stuff down and the police officer would like inch closer, man, you got me fucked up. I'm not giving him nothing. You would have had to use a damn Sharpie or something. You would have had to use finger paint because fuck that. I do not trust him with nothing. Nothing that could stab or poke.